Hello, beautiful Facebook community, our global community. I am so honored and so happy today with me to have Coach Adriana Meyer. We are celebrating the Mother's Day today. We are celebrating the woman. And we are this conversation, but it's actually like a free webinar. It is how to creating confidence within the family, within the confine of the society. If we create confidence to women, if we create confidence to the mothers that we're honoring right now, then automatically we're creating and we are supporting the families, the husband, the son, the daughter, the surroundings of the whole society. We need confident individuals. We need responsible citizens. We need, for sure, effective contributors to our future societies. Adriana, welcome.
Thank you, Roxane. Indeed, it's a great honor for me to be here with you today on this very special evening. And I would like to take the chance and also congratulate all the moms like ourselves on the occasion of the Moms Day, International Mom Day.
Thank you so much. And let me share a few things about our speaker, about Coach Adriana Meyer. Let me see a little bit my notes because I do not want to miss anything. Adriana Meyer is a business psychologist. Celebrating the Mother's Day today. We're celebrating the woman. It's only the volume. And so Adriana Meyer is a business psychologist, master science, credentialed ICF PCC systemic executive and team coach and entrepreneur with over 20 years of experience ranging from the aviation industry to education and coaching. Adriana lived in 4 different countries: Brazil, United Arab Emirates, Portugal, and currently in Qatar, which enhanced her cultural awareness and passion to human interactions. Her journey as an expat led her to develop a coaching programs of expatriates and working with her clients, corporate executives, entrepreneurs, expatriate women, students who are in their pathway to personal and professional development, willing to transform their lives in a positive and meaningful way. Adriana is an independent researcher, having published an article in a distinguished academic journal, and a writer collaborating with white papers to electronic magazines and blogs. Being an entrepreneur herself, reinforced her desire to create an initiative to support female expats and entrepreneurs. And in 2019, Adriana founded Expats and Entrepreneurs in Qatar. With the challenges post-COVID-19, Adriana gathered forces with other female entrepreneurs and launched Expats and Entrepreneurs Online, an international networking platform of support female entrepreneurs to connect, collaborate, and showcase their business, services, and products across the globe. Adriana is also a motivational speaker, being invited to speak in prestigious public and corporate events, such as the International Psychology Conference Dubai, IPCD, United Arab Emirates, Association for Business Psychology, ABP, Conference, United Kingdom, and Female Wave of Change, FWOC Conference online. As a humanitarian, Adriana actively supports Female Wave of Change as their ambassador to Qatar. Adriana believes in the power of coaching, and as such, she is a board member of ICF Doha chapter as their director of sponsoring. We are so lucky of having Adriana with us today in this special Women's Day. Thank you, Adriana.
Thank you very much, Roxane. Again, it's a great opportunity for us women, mothers, and all the roles that we occupy in society, in our lives, and in general, as professionals, as mothers, in this very, very special day. Thank you.
Thank you, Adriana. So let's dive to confidence. What is confidence for you? How you feel? What is your thought about confidence, and how much our lives, all people's lives, are getting influenced by confidence?
This is a very great topic, especially after all that we have been going through after COVID. And when faced with a big challenge, I would start by saying that there is always potential. Failure seems to be, lurk at every corner. And we feel that we have heard this advice before. Be more confident, be yourself. But most likely, this is what we think when we hear, if only I were there. And that was that simple. But what is confidence? So taking the belief that you are valuable, worthwhile, and capable, also known as self-esteem, add to it a bit of optimism that comes when you are certain of your abilities, and then empowered by all these, act courageously to act head on. This is confidence. It turns thoughts into action. So where does confidence even come from? There are several factors that impact confidence. So the first one I would love to explore with you all today is what you are born with, such as your genes, and that will impact things like the balance of neurochemicals in your brain. The second one, how you are treated. So this includes the social pressures of your environment, your atmosphere, the context you live in. And the third one, the part that you have control over. And that's what interests most us today. So this is all about the choices you make, the risks you take, and how you think about and respond to the challenges and the setbacks. Because it isn't possible to complete untangled tasks like these factors. And the personal choices we make, they certainly play a major role in developing our confidence. So by keeping in mind a few practical tips, we do actually have the power to cultivate our own confidence.
I like it, Adriana. So I keep the word choices. It's a powerful word, the choices that we are made in our life, the daily, small, tiny choices that people think that how he became or she became confident. I remember in our session, what you have, I have attended your session in Mega Symposium 3. I have the honor to share the same stage with you, but I was so motivated with your session. And I inspired about the perspective of one's self-confidence. And you share, guys, check your habits. The habitual, daily, this is for me. So daily, tiny, small habits, healthy habits, and the habits that will help us. So this is our choices. This is very powerful, and it's connected with confidence. I like this sharing of yours. And so what is the connection now? Let's go to the people, the connection, the relationship about people, relationships, professional relationships, personal relationships, and confidence. If you can give your idea to navigate this.
Thank you, Roxane. This is an amazing question. And building on what you said, repetition really leads to habit. So if you think positive things, it may end up happening because you produced before in your brain. So it will reproduce first thing that was there, and then it will be happening for the second time. And the same is like brushing your teeth, for example, because if you practice doing that for more than 21 times, this is an example I love sharing, it becomes a habit. So automatically your brain is prepared for what is about to come. And then you will end up feeling more confident. And going back to the relationships, how does that relate to our confidence? So confidence inspires and invites happiness. That in turn positively affects many different facets of your life. So both as an individual and a professional. And in fact, the more positive experiences you have on your own, the more you will have to translate into your own relationship. And many studies found that positive social relationships support the development of our self-esteem over time. So when we become more self-confident, we become happier. And happier, we are able to bring more love atmospheres for those around us. It's like a cycle. And then people around you will also feel more confident. And as a result, they will also feel that they are contributing to impact the environment that they're in.
I love it. So it's like a domino effect. It's like this glass of water. So it's like pouring confidence in the glass. And then when there is overflow of water, it is the happiness overflow of water in the family, in the neighbor, in the professional, in the working environment. So confidence brings happiness. And happiness, we create happy people around us. And I like it. I like how to make the connection with confidence. I remember in your session, I remember good, you talk about self-awareness, because we have to say, when we say, I want you to put a little bit self-awareness here in order to people to understand when we're saying confidence, we don't mean somebody that it is arrogant. I want to separate this from one another. And we're talking about a personality, an individual that got self-awareness, got healthy habits, respect the other person and the other individual in their society. So I want to just to share a little bit about self-awareness and confidence.
Perfect. Yeah, this is particularly true, and I love calling these when I shared in the mega symposium, as you shared as well, the gift of self-awareness. Why? Because we all have those unique talents, the areas that we are stronger than others. So the ability to know ourselves better, understanding our strengths and uncovering the things we do that we are really good at is another way of enhancing our confidence. So self-awareness is this gift that can be unwrapped and developed every day, Roxani. How then do we tap into the gift of self-awareness? There are simple yet powerful tools that I use in my coaching sessions to allow my coachees to make the best use of their most powerful gift, you. So being aware is knowing yourself entirely, integrating the mind, the body, and soul. Then it will offer you this opportunity of understanding what makes you feel, think, and behave in a particular way. And when you're able to identify your areas of strength, it's easier for you to build these areas that need to be changed and developed further. So in a nutshell, self-awareness leads to an empowered you to act and cultivate the self-confidence to make the improvements in the areas of development. That's why the gift of self-awareness is one that will allow you to keep looking to your journey using different lenses. And once you learn how to embrace yourself with all the qualities and limitations, you will start loving yourself and being more confident.
Thank you, Adriana. Thank you so much. We have a lot of friends here watching for us. Thank you, Wits, for your nice comment. which said nice topic for us. It's Maria Theologi, Tasos Lazaru, that they are watching for us. Let's see the friends. If you have any questions to Adriana, I'm having here also my Facebook on the mobile, and it's open my Facebook so I can see your questions. If you really have any questions for Adriana, she's here for you. I have created some of them, but you might have something different that I didn't thought about it. So I can see the comments on the Facebook, so I can take and support and transfer this question to Adriana for you. So just one question we have just right now. How do you handle, it's from which, thank you for the question. How do you handle if you are facing a person that overconfidence in front of the public? Overconfidence, that's the key word.
That's a very good question. So first of all, understanding where you are at that very moment. This is the starter point, because you can be over-prepared, you can be overqualified, or you can, be over in self-knowledge. But if you're not trusting your ability, your gut feeling, the power that you'll be unique, you'll be authentic, sharing, nothing will happen and the magic will not flow. The magic will not, start happening. So the neuroscience can support us in this sense, assuming that you discover something you are very good at or not very good at. Let's put it both ways. So if you have a growth mindset and you think your abilities can improve, a challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. The neuroscience can support you with the growth mindset because the connections in your brain do get stronger and grow with knowledge and practice. It also can help us turn it that way. So on average, people who have a growth mindset are more successful, getting better results and doing better in the face of challenges. Again, going back to you, stop, focus, breathe, because it might be that at that time you will feel the panic or you will feel, stuck for some reason. And that might also be undermining your ability to be confident to carry on. So I hope it makes sense. And
thank you so much, Adriana. It was a thorough advice. So it is, you have to feel. Which reply again, one moment, does confidence could be related to your character? For example, you have a side character. There is a correlation, you mean, with character and side character and confidence. Adriana, what do you think about if a person it is an introvert or a side character, if there is any, can also have confidence or not?
Yeah, again, this is a great question, and thank you for asking that, for sharing with us these insights. So personality, we learned that it doesn't change over time, but we, of course, have our own preferences. So when you're able to understand what you are best at, as I said, about your strengths, about your qualities, about your unique talents, your skills will be better developed. So in a way, we could say it has, of course, a relationship or a correlation with your personality. But if we go back to the self-awareness and to the self-knowledge, it doesn't mean that a person that is not a people-focused, for example, more an extroverted person will not feel embarrassed or have fright stage at some point and will not be able to communicate in a good way. So if the person is an introvert, for example, and if they prefer to talk in small groups, it might be that that person will simply practice in that context with fewer people, and when they feel better, when they feel stronger and more confident, they might be able to talk to a large audience, and in turn it will impact their confidence, making them feel that they are, more powerful and more empowered.
Exactly. And the Waits say thank you. She would love to thank you for the great answers. Thank you also, Wits, for your participation. Thank you, my dear Wits, is from Indonesia that watching us right now. And I love what you said, because a lot of introvert people, they are also, could be, and they are, I know a lot of them, that they are great public speakers. So slowly, first step, second step, and you build. That's why now I'm coming to my next question. So it's not something that it's so difficult. We can build confidence. And there are some steps for this. We share about self-awareness. If you want just to make a recap about this, what are the steps? 1, 2, 3, or if there are any steps for creating and building confidence.
Thank you, Roxane. And before I answer this question, I also have to compliment you for the excellent work you have with public speaking. So if you haven't had the chance yet, you can talk to Roxane. She will support you in building your confidence and ability to speak.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Adriana.
Thank you. But the steps to build confidence, going back to your question, there is no magic in that, Roxane.
No magic. I need some magic.
But this is the good part for us, because confidence is a result, in part, of how we have been brought up and how we have been taught. So we learn from others how to think about ourselves and how to behave. And these lessons affect what we believe about ourselves and other people as well. So confidence is also a result of our experiences and how we learned to react to these different situations. And if I could share something that really helps my clients and myself personally, the easiest way to build self-confidence is through repetition again. So the repetition leads to habit. But the problem is that we want fast and easy ways of achieving it.
Always.
Always. And it will not happen overnight. So like athletes that are preparing for a competition, or the speakers that we were talking about that will give a talk in public, and even leaders that will manage organizations, you can also master this skill of self-confidence by practicing the task in hand, repeating it over and over until it's not new to you and it becomes a habit. So to me, this is the most valuable tip, and there is no magic in that.
Thank you for sharing it. Let's say also to welcome more friends are coming and joining now our live. It is Ioannis Pragias, it is Jakob Niti Tiguru. He sits here with us. Good topic, really empowering. Thank you so much, Jakob. I need, if you have any questions, to Adriana, or if it arises something that you want to ask Adriana, Coach Adriana Meyer, she's right now with us for all this. So we are so happy, and I will be very glad to share your questions, your worries. What do you think with us right now? And our next question, thank you for this habit. I know this is so essential in order to cultivate and building our confidence. I totally agree with you. I have learned this perspective through your training. And now let's see about, I want to share how confidence helped you, Mrs. Adriana Meyer, in your life.
Yes, so I have some things that I personally use in my day-to-day life, because again, confidence is about being self-aware, having practice, and also being in contact with what you like most. But there are a few tricks that can give you an immediate confidence boost in the short term. So I would like to say, picture yourself when you are beginning a difficult task. So something as simple as listening to music, for example, with that deep bass. So it can promote the feelings of power. Athletes love doing that, and this is really helpful for me as well. So I love doing that. The first one is the quick fix. This is the first thing that helps me a lot. And again, believing in my ability to improve. So every day is a new beginning. If you're looking for a long-term change, consider the way you think about your abilities and talents. So do you think they are fixed at birth, or they can be developed like a muscle? Because nowadays, the neuroscience and many authors, like even Joseph as well, have been researching about that. And they say that skill can be built. The self-confidence is this skill that can be built like this muscle. So these beliefs that we have, they matter because they can influence you and the way you act when you're faced with setbacks.
Wow, thank you so much for this. Yes, it's amazing. I like it a lot, all this concept. So it's a lot of science that it's biology, it's neurology, it is psychology, it's all this social science that they are all coming together for this. I have a beautiful question for Mr. Jakob Muti Guru. That how we can help young people to develop confidence as a teacher, because probably Jakob is a teacher and he's asking how a teacher can help young people, how to guide, what to do. Maybe if you have one or two tips.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Jakob, for your question. Coming from an educational background as well, this is one of my best advices. And for your kids, I hope as well. So tell them to practice failure. Face it, you are going to fail sometimes. Everybody does. So like J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 different publishers before one picked up Harry Potter. You can share that with your students. And also the Wright brothers, they built on histories, failed attempts at flight, so including some of their own, and before they designing the successful airplane. And studies also show that all those who fail regularly and keep trying anyway are better equipped to respond to challenges and setbacks in a constructive way. So they learn how to try different strategies, ask others for advice, and persevere. These three strategies are really important for your kids, for you as a teacher, for you as a leader, and for us as humans. If you think of a challenge you want to take on, realize it's not going to be easy. Accept that you will make mistakes and be kind to yourself when you do it. So this is my best advice, and I hope it helps your students, Mr. Jakob.
Thank you so much, Adriana. I like it also a lot. Thank you, Mr. Jakob, for your beautiful question, as well, and Adriana, for this amazing answer. And Adriana, what is your vision?
Wow. To be honest, I am very enthusiastic, and I wake up every day to be happy, Roxani. This is my goal, my bigger vision in life. So doing what you like, being positive, finding time to be with my family, and as much as I can, as a business psychologist, as a coach, as an entrepreneur. because it takes a lot of time and efforts for us to do so. And at the end of the day, if we are okay, if we are in peace with ourselves, we will end up feeling productive, and we will be able to balance all the areas and feel that we are successful and happy. And the confidence plays a huge part in that, because when we are able, again, to go back to us and put ourselves in the core, in the heart of our lives. As coaches, you know that we always empower our coachees, our clients to be their best version. So why not starting that with you and then sharing, as I shared at the beginning, with all around you, because then it will be a positive environment and you will be filling the world with more confidence and self-esteem.
Yes, so we start from, I like it, Adriana. We start from ourselves within, and then we spread it around the world. I want to welcome Professor Mansour Mansouri from Ecuador. He's a friend of mine. Hello, Professor.
Hola, Professor. Welcome. Bienvenido.
And also Jacob, he's from Kenya. He's a teacher from Kenya. So we're having Ecuador, we're having Greece, we are having Kenya with us. We are having a lot of people. Thank you so much for being with us right now. And Adriana, where we can find you? If people, they want to have a coaching session with you, if people, they want to see your work, how all this, because we share that you are in a lot of empowering women online workshops and things like that. Just help us, guide us where we can find Mrs. Adriana Meyer, where we can find Adriana.
Thank you, Roxane. So we are working in a lot of organizations, collaborations, but I am on Facebook as Adriana Meyer, LinkedIn and Instagram. And I also have my entrepreneurial venture as an entrepreneur, as you shared before. So I'm founder of Expats and Entrepreneurs. And we have a website, expatsandentrepreneurs.com. So we host networking meetings for women from all paths of life every third Tuesday of the month. Those sessions and meetings are really good to help build your confidence, because you will be in a safe environment. You'll be sharing your fears, your challenges, your opportunities with other women from different stages of their lives, entrepreneurs from different industries. And that's what's really also helping me grow my confidence every day, not only as a person, but also as a professional. So I'll be very happy to connect with you all. And in events like Mega Symposium that I shared, I was honored to share with my dear friend, Coach Roxane here. We'll be always available to support you.
Thank you so much, Adriana. I will put all the information when we upload on the Facebook and on YouTube, where I'm going to upload it also. So people, they can find you and connect with you with Coach Adriana Meyer. And then you can direct message her if you have any questions concerning confidence for schools, for educating, for business, for internal relationships, and all this about business coaching as well. So beautiful people, thank you so much for being here with us this Greek afternoon, this evening in Qatar. You are in Qatar right now, Adriana? Yes. Beautiful. And thank you all people that you have joined us. I would love also to thank all the people that they are going with their own pace, see this conversation with Adriana Meyer later by their own pace. And Adriana, I would love to thank you also for being here next to me. You came, I have invited you, and you immediately say, okay, Roxane, let's do it. Thank you so much for this, for accepting my invitation. Thank you for being here. my friend.
Thank you, Roxani. Thank you so much. And please remember, when you feel confident, you tend to make decisions that are good for you and all the areas of your life. So the more likely that you take care of yourself, get out and about, being active, choose healthier choices. So the confidence will give you a positive outlook in life, increasing your mental and emotional well-being. Thank you, Roxani, for this amazing opportunity of talking on confidence and also sharing this amazing platform with your beautiful public and the followers. And we hope to stay connected and being confident.
Yes, for sure. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you so much. Thank you
Obrigada,
all.
Estou.
Para calor. Bye. Bye all.
Obrigada. Bye.